Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today, I'm going to be talking about some of my favourite meta players I have used on FIFA 23 so far. As we talk about them, I'll be talking about a bit of the meta, how the game shifted, how you play this game, so you will pick up some little snippets, good piece of advice, and in general, it's just a bit of the last 2 months, the players that I've really liked using. There's some very expensive ones, there's some lower end ones, and I'm going to do like 2 for every single position. So you'll get a variety of options, and maybe it might give you guys some ideas on players you could use in your team. I appreciate the support of the channel lately, boys. We are so close to hitting that 40,000 subscriber mark. If you are new around here and like videos, a YouTube channel that is helping you get better at the game, teaching you about the best players, tactics, gameplays, tips, tutorials, please smash that subscribe button. I appreciate the support a lot. Well, now we're going to start with keeper. Where better place to start than with your goalkeeper? We have 2 options. We've got Neuer and Donnarumma. For keepers, it's pretty simple. High rated and tall. You don't want really small and you don't want low rated. The keeper stats do tend to matter. You do notice with the worst keepers that they just make more stupid errors. Will Donnarumma make silly saves or not save? Yes, that will happen. You will concede stupid goals no matter if you had a 99 keeper who was 10 foot tall with every stat in the game. You can move a keeper and he can be in the corner where the shot is and he'll dive the wrong way. Stupid stuff happens, but I've just found Donnarumma, Neuer, Courtois could be in there as well, but these bigger keepers with high stats tend to be a little bit more consistent. There's quite a lot of keepers I do like, but these are some of the ones that I think stand out for me. Honestly though, a lot of the time, my keeper is just whoever helps me get chemistry for my team. Capdevere. Now this is, in my opinion, the best left back in the game right now. Now that Zambrotta's World Cup cards come out, he could be a better left back technically because he can play left back, but you'd probably put him at right back. But this Capdevere is amazing. I got very lucky. I've used him for a few hundred games and I've got him untradeable in one of these World Cup packs. But if you look at him, in terms of what you want from fullbacks on this game, you want high pace, decent on the ball, which he plays better on the ball than those dribbling stats would suggest. High defending, high physical. Capdevere has it all, and he's got very good chemistry links. Ferland Mendy, a player I used a lot this year as well. He's like 20,000 coins now with insane links. You have no excuse to say you can't get a top left back. Ferland Mendy is an absolute animal for the price. He's one of the ones I've used a lot this year. Now, before the lengthy patch where things changed and you could use more players, Cordoba wasn't very good. Cordoba didn't seem as quick, and Cordoba just didn't seem as dominant. Now we're playing against a lot more smaller, fast players who are good on the ball. Cordoba's amazing. Cordoba's one of the fastest centre-backs in the game. Plus, with these players who are good at dribbling and have high agility, can turn quick, Cordoba's agility and balance is really good. This Cordoba card now is debatably the best centre-back in the game. I don't think he is, but in terms of the elite options and value, I would put Cordoba right up there. He's like 400k, whereas Lucio's World Cup card's like 1.3 mil. Also, Serie A's quite nice links, and he did link to that Quadrado SBC. Virgil van Dijk, still very good, still a nightmare to get past. Not quite as good as before the patch where Lengthy was most dominant, but Virgil is still very good. Pretty good value, good links. Really liked him a lot this year. Probably the best centre-back in the game. I used his 89 hero. I used this card a bit. I just don't think it's worth the coins, even though he probably is the best centre-back. He's got elite everything, basically, for his position. Upgrade on the weak foot. Top tier card. You could probably use him for most of this FIFA. PK Rulebreaker. I do like PK in general, so I was a little bit more biased towards this card. But this card plays very well. It's got great passing. Pretty solid on the ball for a big guy. Fast. Elite physical. Very good defending. This PK card is great and also has good links. Now, we've only put one right back. There's not a lot of right backs I like. I did love Kyle Walker before the patch. But now on the patch where people press even more, and Lengthy isn't as dominant, Kyle Walker just feels a bit of a liability on the ball for me. But this Carvajal, he does have good stats, but for me, he honestly plays above his stats. Very good chance this guy's getting an upgrade as well, assuming Spain don't lose to Japan. I like this card. 3-star is not great, but it's not an issue too much at right back. He's fast, good on the ball, Very solid passing, good defending, physically very good for a right back with great links. I really like Carvajal. Bentancur. Now, I'm not going to get into most top tier teams, but a card I've used a fair bit this year. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. A very good all-round midfielder, and I think he's like 25, 30,000 coins. This card's very good value. Honestly, for midfield, there was a lot of players I could have put in. I've tried a lot of different options and a lot of great ones, but I thought this Bentancur was one that stood out a bit more. Frankie de Jong, you can see here I've used him for like nearly 200 games. I'm not using him right now. I'm waiting for him to hopefully get some upgrades. He did get an upgrade though. No, has he got an upgrade? No, he's not got the upgrade yet. But when Netherlands beat Qatar today, he is going to get an upgrade to an 89. I'm really hoping they give him like +2 or 3 shooting, +2 pace, +2 defending. If he can get a +2 or 3 on shooting and +2 on pace and defending, that would be huge for him. But this card is very, very good. I really like him. He plays very well in game. Feels so good on the ball. He's got elite passing. If Netherlands make the semi-finals and he gets a 5-star weak foot, he's like in the top 3 centre mids in the game probably. Top tier card. Hullet, I used him for a few weeks. Best midfielder in the game. I don't think there's really much debate about that. You just have to look at the stats. I couldn't really not put him in when I'd had him for so long. Coit, Dirk Coit. I've not used this card really that much. I've not got many games on him. I only just packed him as a World Cup hero. But I'm basing this off of I used his base hero a lot on my Road to Glory account. And his base hero card played very well in game for me. And this is a pretty sizable upgrade. He also gets skill moves. This guy is very good value. The base hero is way cheaper, but the base hero I don't think had as many alternate positions, and the base hero is Eredivisie, whereas this one's Prem, which is huge. But if you look at this card, rapid, one of the best shots for a midfielder, can pass well, solid on the ball, okay defending, good physical. This Dirk Coit is a really good card. Wilfried Zaha, now still very good, but was better before the patch where lengthy players were everything. With a marksman, this guy was, he was lengthy with a marksman. He felt absolutely rapid. I used him a lot, still like him, but this was a very, very good card before. Now, if you'd have told me that this guy would end up being debatably my favourite player on FIFA 23, I would have laughed. Obviously, when you see a card with 99 base pace, you're like, yeah, he's going to be pretty good. But this guy, he's not 99 pace. He's probably not 110 pace. He's probably like 1,000 pace. He's just stupid. I've never seen a card feel this fast on FIFA. Other cards, when they get a Hunter Chem style and get to 99 pace, do not feel as fast as Saeed Alawaran's World Cup card. I wouldn't play this guy up front. He's very good still with 4-star, 4-star, but I prefer 5 stars up front. But at left wing, because shooting across the goal and the Travellas are really good this year, this guy's just stupid and he gets so many free goals for me, purely with his pace just being so OP. Love this card, think he's amazing, one of the best value elite players in the game in my opinion. And I could not make this video without putting him in. Honestly, like, this guy could be the video alone. You could make video after video on this card. He's just absolutely outrageous. What a card. Ginola, probably the attacker I've used the most this year. I did have to sell him at one point to make some more coins up, but I've used him probably 400 or 500 games, might even more. Crazy card. With a Hunter, he gets near 99 pace. He's got cracked shot. He's 5-star, 5-star, good on the ball, very good on the ball, very good passing, elite physical. Ginola is world and one of the best attackers in the game and has great chemistry links. Rule Breaker Ribery. I would have liked the end of era Ribery, but the problem was it's just a lot of coins to put into an untradeable card. The end of era one is better than this Ribery in my opinion. However, I use the Rule Breaker quite a lot because he's tradable. I really like the Rule Breaker Ribery and found him very good. Cristiano Ronaldo. This is definitely more before the patch, and that changed the pace a lot, but before the patch I used CR7 loads. With an Architect, he felt amazing and still a very good card. If CR7 gets some big upgrades as the year go on, I think he'll still be a top tier card. Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe is, without doubt in my opinion, the best gold attacker in the game. He's insane. I would love to try his purple one out, but that card's just stupidly overpriced. Crazy pace. Great shot, feels very clinical. He's got 5-star skills. His passing's fine. He feels amazing on the ball. He's probably, in my opinion, after Alawiran, feels like the fastest player in the game. Out wide, we've got a couple of right mids. Chiesa, I've used him quite a bit. He's more of a super sub for me, but out wide, he does a really good job when he comes on. I definitely could try fit him into my team choice because it is just a very good card, and after the patch felt even better. But I really like this Chiesa card. Very, very good player, was a good value SBC. And then this Freddie Ljungberg, I did buy him and have him for a while, but 4-star, 4-star, the outside the foot shot trait. On this patch, feels very fast. With a Hunter, he's got 98 finishing, 98 pace. He's got very good all-round stats. Honestly, this guy's one of the best value heroes in the game, in my opinion. And then two, like, not even subs, but two, like, honourable mention players, because I've got 23 spots in the squad. Fernando Morientes. I would not do his World Cup hero card. I think after the patch where length is not as important, he's not quite as useful as he was. But this card, before the patch for me, on my road to glory, it was a top tier attacker for me. Really good, really enjoyed him. And then Eder Militao, a centre-back that I still use on my road to glory. Insane value and a top tier centre-back. So there you go, guys. We've looked through some of the different players that I really like this year. Hopefully that's given you some idea to how the game works, how the meta is. Hopefully give you some team building ideas. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Appreciate the support of the channel a lot. As always, keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.